All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. It is time for another video, so say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powdered Toast Man, Log TV, and Choo Choo, and let's get started on the KnivesFAST channel. All right, so thus begins a series of reviews because I have not recorded a review in over a week. I have been slammed trying to get all of the Tempest Knives jet streams out, and so I am behind. By the way, this is the KnivesFAST channel. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and check me out over on the gram at KnivesFAST. So Instagram. So yeah, I'm just a little bit behind, and I want to thank everybody in the pass around groups for being patient, but I'm going to get these knocked out and out to people in the next couple of days here, and I think I've only got like 40 more jet streams to QC, so I'll get that done plenty of time before the drop, and yeah, I can relax a little bit now. So this is a knife that is really cool. So you guys know Crazy K was with Kaiser, and so was Damon, Product Damon. He was in charge, the product manager for Kaiser. They left and started their own company called Piratech. And really cool box, by the way. And this is their first knife, the Kraken. Very interesting design, very cool. I'm kind of digging it, very, very much so. So let's go through it, do a quick review, and, you know, talk about the Kraken. So this particular knife has titanium scales and S90V steel. You do not see exposed screws on the handles, and we'll talk about kind of why, but you have nice chamfering all the way around, but you do have flat scales. You have an axis style lock here with a, I believe, a single position for the, wow, Casey, what's it called? Spring, but I'm not positive. And very cool. Now, I will say right off the bat that this coating reminds me, I don't know what it is. It's like a titanium nitride finish, or not that. It's a titanium blast, or it's some sort of blast finish, okay? I don't know. But whatever it is does mark up. I have literally just carried this in my pocket. I did do, as people were asking me, I really don't want to do it again, and I don't even have my keys. People were asking me on my stream if the magnets attracted metal on the outside, and the answer is yes, but the little piece of metal I used kind of put a couple scratches on this side here. There were already several from Kevin, but other than that, like this scratch, I have no idea how that even happened. I've only carried it once, and don't know, but just bear in mind, now they are going to have, they already do, I think, I'll have to look, but they're going to have extra scales. Now you say, well, if I don't have screws, how do I change the scales? So this is designed with something called Magna Snap. Okay, don't forget this little this little filler tab just rests in here. So when you take the knife apart, the scale apart, it wants to come off. So these four magnets are what holds the scales on. There's no screws, but by the way, this is number 193. From what I'm being told, by the way, this first run is sold out. So you're not going to find these for sale right now, but I'm pretty sure they're working on another run, okay? But what to me, the fitment of this is what is impressive. And we'll go over that more in a minute, but there's not play in this scale. It is a tight fit. The way he designed it is a very tight fit, and it does not move around. There is your pivot screw. Here is your spring. As you can see, one position there. Now, if you look down here, you see the screw for the clip on the other side. You would have to take that off, and then you would be able to pop off the magnets on the other side and get that scale off as well. So really, really cool design. Now they are making more scales. Again, I'm not sure they're available now, but they will be. But they did have some crystallized titanium, I believe, and they had some, as Kevin calls it, vomit titanium. But no, it's lightning anna, which I actually like a little bit, but whatever. To each their own. So when you put this back, make sure you put your filler tab, which is neatly fitted in there. You do have your nice Kraken here on both sides. And yeah, just a really neat design. Now let's go over what I was just saying. So there's no play in this scale, okay? And I don't know if you guys saw, yeah, I mean, there's no play. Vu Fam kind of threw his down the stairs, and it just held up very nice. Now you have your thumb studs, and you have nice cutouts here to get to your thumb studs on both sides. I don't even know if I've tried to middle finger flick it yet. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can middle finger, let's move the box. I can middle finger flick it. I can thumb flick it. It actually comes out really nicely. Now, the innovations on this knife are pretty cool. And I think, you know, that's what we need to focus on here. They'll get the finish right on the scales. They'll get all those things as time goes by. But the mag snap system is patented. The reversible hidden screw for the pocket clip and the filler tab. And then the piano strings for the lock. And the redesigned shape kind of is interesting because you end up, I mean, look, it fires out like it's a detent. Now, closing wise, it's not like super droppy. It is running on bearings. It's not incredibly droppy, but you know, I'll give that up for this great deployment. It is really nice. Now, in the hand, it's a full 4-finger knife. You can choke up a little if you like. There is plenty of room. It feels good, and the clip is not a hot spot for me at all. Tons of jimping. If you land way out here, there's no jimping, but that's fine. And then you also have a spot. Man, I got stuff on the blade here. You also have a spot to kind of do this number as well. As speaking of that, let's get this out. And you can see here, I can definitely get down in there. I'm not pushing hard, guys, because I don't want to cut my box here, but there you go. Now, as far, are you kidding? This thing is a great cutter. Really, really nicely done on the blade shape. Now, I'll have to look on the paperwork. I'm not sure yet. It looks like a hollow. Let's look real quick on the let's see. Hardness, blade finish, steel, blah, blah. It is the S90V steel. Sheath foot blade. Gosh, it doesn't seem to tell me whether it's... all right, we're going to do the old-fashioned test here instead of wasting everybody's time. Let's just see what we get here. Nope, it's a flat grind. Okay, so, yeah. That's a whole lot better than wasting you guys' time there. So, based on that, it is a flat grind, but it is a nice thin flat grind. Very thin stock. Very cool. You do see S90V right here. Your stamp, S90. Your V is sort of cut off, but yeah, it's there. Very, very cool. You do have a nice sharpening choil. Your lockup, yeah, I mean, no lock rock, no blade play. Feels great with that crossbar lock. Your blade is centered and comes close to the end here. There's a little bit of room there, but not enough to worry about, in my opinion. I don't really sweat about that stuff. But again, feels good in the hand. I do feel the clip, but it's definitely not a hot spot for me. Feels good in the hand. Action-wise, again, I love how it pops out. And it's not bad on the close. You just got to get used to it. I mean, you're defeating that spring, so you have to give it a little bit of wrist. And there you see, I mean, so it could just be me, guys. You do have 2 barrel spacers back here. And kind of it gives me, you know, Chris Reeve vibes on the handle, but definitely their own blade shape here. Really dig that very, very much. Now, let's go over some of the specs and we'll do our comparisons and then we'll wrap this. Well, shoot, we're already at 9 minutes. 7.63 inches. The blade length is 3.22. Blade thickness is just 0.11 or 2.8 millimeters. S90V Stonewash. 61 plus 1, they're saying. Comes with a certificate of the knife's hardness, which each individual knife will come with a certificate of hardness. I don't remember what this one... Yeah, this one says 61.3, okay? Very cool. You can see that. It does come with a little slip in there as well if you want that. Yeah, it says quartz black bead blasted finish. But man, it sure does mark up. If that bothers you, then think about that. 4.16 ounces and very cool. Let's do our comparisons and wrap this up since I am going long here. All right, there is, and 4.16 ounces does not bother me on this knife. It feels absolutely fine. Carries very slender. There you can see a little bit bigger than the Rat 2 and a lot smaller than the Rat 1. Yeah, it carries very slim in the pocket. There's about that much sticking out, which isn't bad, and it is reversible. No lanyard hole for the one or two people that like that. No, I didn't mean, did I say that? For all you lanyard folks out there, and I'm sure there's more than one or two, I'm just being facetious. So there you go. All right, guys, that is the Piratech Kraken, and this one will be headed out to said Stevie today. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. And guys, I'm really happy for Kay and Damon, and I hope their growth continues. And thank you so much for watching the KnivesFAST channel.